Hello Virgo, and welcome to your love prediction. This is 8/11 moon, and I'm Amy, and I am going to be doing your reading today. And we got the earth element card for you. So Virgo, you are obviously an earth sign, and then you got the earth card. So I'm thinking this reading might be something to do with grounding, and your love is oracle card has trees and roots kind of like mirroring into each other. So these trees and roots kind of go together. And when I saw that this was the card, I was like, oh, there's something to this. So we've got some. I'm thinking this is a situation that has to do with the physical, that has to do with you grounding yourself, Virgo. And let's take a look at what the card says. Okay, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So I have a few Virgos in my life, and I'm a rising Virgo. So when I'm reading this, I'm kind of saying to myself, okay, sometimes we resist change. I personally love change, but I'm also my sun sign's an Aquarius, so this, I don't know, I just love change. But not everybody does, so that's not something for everybody. And I noticed like the Virgos in my life struggle with change, struggle with or even taking risks in life. They want the stability. They want to be stable. They worry about many things, and they want stability. And you can't fault anybody for that. I mean, having a stable life is really important, and I understand why that's important to a Virgo. So let's see what the cards have to say and how this relates to love and change. So let's see what the general energy of the reading. Oh. Okay, general energy, sorry. General energy of the reading is the Six of Swords. So we have movement, moving forward, putting your baggage in the boat, and moving on. So the general, this is a general reading. Obviously, take what resonates with you. But Virgo, I'm seeing that you don't like change, but yet the general energy of the reading is change. Something is changing in your life, Virgo, and you've had to get in the boat with your swords. And let's see what the challenge of this is. Okay, this makes so much sense. Four of Pentacles. Foundation. Your foundation's been shaken up, Virgo. Your stability's been shaken up. You know, you keep it locked in this case. Let's take a look at this one more time. You keep it locked in here, and now something's going on. You had to get in the boat. So let's see what we do. So this is starting off here. We've got movement, and we have our foundation has been shaken. So then we have regret. We have Five of Cups. So you're looking at the water, which is emotion, and then we have emotion in the Six of Swords with the water that the boat is in. So that's all emotion, and you're very emotional about your spilt cups here, but you're not looking at the fact that you have two full cups back here that you can have that are untouched and wonderful, unlike these ones that have fallen over into the grass, and you're looking out into the water. So you've got some regret going on, and you're not looking where you should be looking, and that is the underneath. So this is underneath. Past influence. So we've got the Death card for your past influences. So something really major happened in your life, Virgo, that it could be a loss of a job, it could be loss of a relationship. Something major has shaken you up, and it's really affecting your stability. It could even be the same thing everyone's going through. This could be your reading as how you're handling the pandemic, how you're handling quarantine. And I feel this depression here. I feel like some Virgos are depressed with the situation, that you don't want to change. You might have to change your job. You might have to change the way you do things. You might have to change the way things are going, like everyone does. And it's causing you to be depressed, Virgo. And yeah, I think this really has to do with the pandemic, because now I have the Three of Pentacles. So you want to go back to work, and I think a bunch of you can't, because something's happened with where you work or your job in general, or there's been layoffs or furloughs. Or you need to change your job, Virgo, and you don't really want to do that. You want to work, though. I feel like this group of whoever's watching this, you guys are workers. You want to work. You're not afraid of work, and you enjoy it. And I really feel like this is the problem. This is shaking your foundation of what you hold dear. Like maybe you've been in your job for 20 years and now you have to rethink it. Or maybe you have to rethink how you do things, and it's really shaking you up. So now we have the Princess of Pentacles. So notice how she's like staring at the pentacle and really studying it. And that's what this has to do with this particular card in this deck, this Druidcraft Tarot. This has to do with you kind of being a kid again and studying. Or if you already are, a young person, maybe you just started, Virgo, a job, and this pandemic happened, and now you have to switch it all up. And you've got to go back to school or whatever and study. Just forgive all that noise in the background. That's my dog. I apologize. He's over there with his bone or whatever. So you may have to shake up what you're doing, and you might not have been doing it very long, or maybe you've been doing it for 20, 25 years and you have to change. Whatever, whether you've been doing it a long time or a short time, some dreams have been crushed here because of the pandemic. Dreams have been crushed, and you're dealing with that. You're trying to get a hold of that with this reading, and the general reading is you have to move forward. You have to move forward with the Six of Swords. You got to get in the boat and move and push forward. So let's see what else we have. Yeah, here's you, the Seven of Swords here. Now, Seven of Swords is karma. It's what we put out in the world. And typically the depiction on the card in the classic Rider-Waite is, someone taking swords. Someone has maybe 5 swords and then taking them away or whatever, or 2 of the swords are on the side. I can't remember the picture specifically. But it's not similar to this picture at all. So I feel like the reason this deck is being used right now is because you needed to see this. So this is you. You're trying, it's either you looking at your finances and being discouraged about what you're going to do, or it's you studying really hard something new in the future. This is you. Cross your T's and dot your I's, Virgo, which, you guys are, pay attention to detail already. So I feel like you've got to call on those attributes that you have and move forward with the Six of Swords. You've got to move forward because the Seven of Swords is you, right? Is you doing the work. That's you. And I feel like with this Three of Pentacles, it's not going to be something you're going to be doing alone. I don't think it's going to be something you're going to be doing alone. So let's see here. Let's keep moving forward here with, yeah, you had to walk away from something. 8 of Cups. I think we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in all different suits. So you're on a journey, Virgo, and I don't think you realize you're on it. Or you're going to be going on one. And how this relates to relationship is, if you're unhappy with what's going on in your own personal life, like your job shakeup or whatever, that Three of Pentacles can mean somebody's supporting you at home. They're helping you. They're giving you advice or trying to educate you on what you should be doing, or what, I shouldn't say what you should be doing, because whatever you decide is your choice, but maybe giving you insight into what you could be doing. And with this 8, I see you walking away and making a new choice, and I see a new beginning for you. I see this 8 as a restart. This 8 represents you going with the flow. This is you going with the flow. Look at that flowing water next to the cups. That's rushing water. You're going with the flow, just like it said here in the heart. Go with the flow. By resisting change, you are creating unnecessary stress. So I feel like you've got to come to the realization that you have to make this change. And look what you're going to get if you do make the change. 10 of Cups, best in the deck. This is my favorite card ever. When this comes out, I feel like the people that get it are so lucky. This is the 10 of Cups. Yay, 10 of Cups. This is what you can get if you pay attention to what you are resisting. There's something there, Virgo, and you know what? I feel like people are going to be like, I'm not resisting anything. Take a real hard look, Virgo. I think you are. You might be complaining about the pandemic, or you might be in a lot of fear right now, or you're, really still doing this 5 of Cups moment where you're looking at what's spilt and not what's still available. This could be a serious situation for you because you're going through a transformation. You are going through a transformation right now. And the message is not to resist the change. Whatever is coming your way, it's for the best, because right now, in this energy, you have the 10 of Cups when this comes to fruition. Whatever you're doing could be just the energy of the King of Pentacles, meaning that if you move forward with this, you're going to switch jobs or make some money, or you're going to get money from somewhere. Or it could be a person. It could be you, Virgo, if you're single, that, if whether male or female, this is a general reading, all energies are interchangeable, but you're going to get somebody else in your life is going to come in. And usually these court cards represent people that are in our lives or coming into our lives. So maybe you've got a King of Pentacles coming. Maybe you've got somebody that's very stable. And I feel like that's one of the major energies of the King of Pentacles is stability, because he knows his value. And Pentacles are earth, right? So knowing your value, Virgo, is a big part of this. Knowing your value, coming forward and saying to yourself, I can do this. I'm not going to resist. I'm going to go with the flow, because right now, energies can change, but right now, by you going with the flow, Virgo, you're going to get the 10 of Cups with the King of Pentacles. So if you're in a relationship right now, you may be experiencing changes in your relationship, as well as what we just talked about on a personal level, on a private level, what maybe you have to deal with. And all of these things, if you are resisting change, not going with the flow, creating unnecessary stress, that puts a lot of stress on a relationship. So maybe you and your significant other make a date night, even though we're still in quarantine, make a date night to, have a picnic outside, or have a date night that you're going to watch a great movie together, or something you guys have been planning to watch and you haven't done it. make a special dinner, do something together, maybe grab the golf clubs and go hit the links if they're open where you live, because I know a lot of golf courses didn't close because of how how golf is structured, that you have to be pretty far apart from people. So make a date night with your special significant other if you're in a committed relationship or you're in a partnership, because I feel like there's a lot of stress in your life and it's affecting your relationship. And if you're single, go with the flow. You're gonna have a 10 of Cups moment. And a 10 of Cups, if you guys are unfamiliar, with anybody who's unfamiliar, 10 of Cups means having it all. It means having the spouse, the 2.5 kids, and the white picket fence. It's everything. It's having it all. It's a bliss card. It's happiness. It's bliss. It's everything. Whether you believe in the 2.5 kids and the picket fence, it's just kind of I'm just using that as an example, but whatever you think bliss is, that's your 10 of Cups. Maybe it's a steady flow of income, maybe it's a stable partner, a stable home life, whatever it is, the 10 of Cups represents that. It's the bliss we're searching for. Virgo, I wish you the best. I wish you many, many blessings and many, many 10 of Cups moments coming your way with this. And I truly hope that you can find your way during this time, during this pandemic, and that you will become King of Pentacles energy.